Reports of our 622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
It's gotta look like an accident, like Gordon lost control. What we need is a classic prison riot.
You want a riot? Let me out.
Easy, Tiger. There's cameras around here. We ain't letting no one out.
He's got a point. Let this lunatic loose.
It'll be freaking pandemonium in here.
I said, let me out.
Like I said, we ain't letting no one out. But ain't no harm in telling them about that latching mechanism on the door there.
That one we just had repaired?
Well, to be honest, I don't know how well it was repaired.
If I was you pigs, I'd get going.
We'll be out of your way soon enough.
True.
On your head. Come to turn it in.
Nice outfit, freak. Show your parents are proud.
He's working with the cops now?
He's lucky there's bars between us, or I'd put the herd on.
I heard the rumor. I didn't think it was real.
My favorite part about this is how extremely desynced each of those hits are. And the fact that he'll react to being punched in the gut as if he just got punched in the face. Oh, and there's the exact same poo going through the exact same motions over here. Listen, anytime the Raiders lose is good in my book. That's all I'm saying. As Worf would say, death to the opposition. Can I seriously not go back up? Oh yeah, by the way, fun fact. The gun lockers have the Arkham logo on them because asset reuse.
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it.
Very safe. You know, that's a good point, Lolamos. What are you doing? I am slowly working up an immunity to being punched. And hello, everyone. Yura, Ross, Directy, L40, Will King, Paranoid, Caspian, Judo Joker, Lolamos, Zach Taff, Blake Javal, and Panka. And no one else, ever. Okay, what do you want from me here, game? You want me to go... Aha! goodness, Slade gave me this. Well, Batman's got a gun.
To bypass the security on the server room door.
Well, the score on the screen is up to date at the moment, Panko. I have a feeling we're going to have a pretty big gap between gameplay and story of this one. Because it's just, it's not great. I guess, speaking of which. Oops. Yep, we got it from the Penguin. Thanks, Cobblepot.
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports of a prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged. Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
Okay. Oh, alright, whatever. Listen, Batman, he's an adventurer at heart, you know? What? Ah! Oh, whatever. Down we go. Yeah, think more Metroid and less... I'm not sure of another example, actually. Stark, I suppose? Oh no, we're locked in.
Kill those damn pigs!
The disruptor should allow me to get past this gate.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out. Yeah. How about that?
This ain't such a bad Christmas after all!
Say goodnight, pig.
They're gonna have to let us out now. Got us some hostages.
Where the hell are the rest of the cops?
Or maybe the bat killed them all.
Who knows how to jimmy this lock?
Yeah, the animations in general are just kind of poor, and the camera's weird and not good.
Take me a slice. This'll bring them. Yeah. Who brought popcorn?
Or don't, that's cool. Oh my god. Timing is just wrong? And unfortunately, I don't know if it's me or the game. It's already such a buggy game, it could go either way. Oh my god, did you see that explosion animation?
Welcome to your ass kicking.
Now we talk.
This guy came to fight. Time to carve the turkey.
They'll tear you to pieces. What is this?
Good question. How did we just make that happen?
Do your worst.
Like, you you're watching this, right? Like, you're seeing how the animations are just weird and kind of wrong. Hitboxes are inconsistent, and there's just issues. Like, it's actually hard to keep track of the combat sometimes, and I'm the one doing it.
22 is confirmed in the holding cells, but also hearing that the right has stopped. Need a team down there to confirm.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't made by Rocksteady, and it was made under budget and under the gun as a filler game, which was sacrificed for the sake of, you know, rushing out a game to fill in a quarter while they were working on Arkham Knight. And blah, 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 blah. This is the game that was left out to die, and it sucks. Okay, sure, that's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Can I go over there? Why can't I go? There we go. Jesus. Come on, Gabe. Work with me here.
250.
Charging!
Clear!
Clear!
Personnel 622 has left the holding cells. Be
All
on
right,
the
call
lookout.
it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do. Soon as he stabilizes.
Yeah, no kidding, Dark Prince Revan. It is actually a pretty interesting story, despite my initial hesitation with it.
All personnel report your 20 on Channel 3. Trying to get a head count. Stu's missing.
Hey, Barbara.
Easy. I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
You must spend a lot of time here.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
Yeah.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of trouble.
They run under the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Because I made a promise.
Get out of here!
Hold your fire!
You idiots, it's me! What are you thinking?
Who are you talking to in there?
Voice chat on my laptop, you idiot. What the hell do you people
I wasn't sure if that was Laura Bailey or not, but
I'm on my way out.
She was adorable.
Before I can access the
Adorbs.
server remotely, I need to hack into the telecom wires under the GCPD.
You should be able to access them from the sewers which run below the building.
That's a lot of money.
This entrance on your map.
That's a lot of money.
Sir, they say the bat doesn't have a gun. Sir, yes, sir.
Penguin's man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
Eyes up! Isn't this working?
Another thing. Have you noticed how absolutely awful the camera is for these? I can't even point to a single thing to say why it's so terrible. I think it's basically everything about the camera is wrong. So first of all, the camera does not know how to ignore doodads. You notice how, like right there, it's acknowledging that little targeting range thing, right? It shouldn't. There's no reason that targeting range thing should have collision with the camera. So that's problem number one. And there's a lot of those little things all over the place, even little stuff. Like, I noticed earlier, the camera was actually getting stuck on something as simple as just a part of the ground that was slightly elevated from the rest of the ground, right? So, first problem. Second problem is a lot of these fights in this game all occur indoors in relatively small areas, where the camera actually can't go particularly high up. Unlike in, say, City, where most of that stuff happens in either large areas or outside, so you have tons of room to see what you're doing. Third problem is the camera feels like it's doing that catch-up thing, where it's lagging behind the character for a bit. I've noticed a lot of games do that, and I'm guessing it's just standard operating procedure for some reason, which I hate, because it looks terrible and is honestly kind of disorienting. I prefer I know why they do it. It's because it makes it look more cinematic. It makes it look like someone's following the action with a camera. The catch is, it just makes it more disorienting and more nauseating because you're not 100% sure where you are because you're not where the camera is pointing. You're the camera where the camera will be pointing, but not actually where it is pointing. Perfect example of this, Ace Combat. In Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0, if you go into third-person mode, the camera will like, woo, woo. But in 7, and only in 7, the camera would lock to you. So you were always in the center of the camera, as it should be. Thank you, Tiny Hippo. Always appreciate the sub. I do hope you're having a decent day at work, and if you're not, that sucks. But either way, if you want to put that towards something, please let me know. Up to 3 things. Up to 3 things. Anyways, this game is the best game ever made. 10 out of 10.
Priority 1, 622 has left the shooting range. I need a status report. All quadrants, check in.
Oh, I suppose we'll look. Yeah, I'm right. This game crushes Baldur's Gate 3. Just into the dirt. Well, but what are the other 2 things are you going to put it towards, Tiny Hippo? Also, I have no idea what Ratchet and Clank's are on the list. Only I had a website. Alas. There is no Canada Bangs. There is only Zool. It's this brand new thing, Tiny Hippo. I just invented it. Yep, I gotta go to the bat site.
There he is!
There you go. So apparently there's the Ratchet & Clank HD collection and Ratchet & Clank Deadlocked.
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't be here.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run.
Move, Gordon! I'm taking him down!
Yeah, nope, we've definitely earned the public's respect by being the most corrupt police force in recent memory. What's the name of the most recent Ratchet & Clank game? The one that's on the PS5? Yeah, no, the cops still shot, but of course they had $40 million running on it. Of course they did. Wouldn't you brutally murder someone for $40 million? I am... Oh, Rift Apart. Yeah, that's it. I have not, Panka. I am aware of it. I've seen scenes of it, but I've never sat down and watched it.
I've highlighted a nearby manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels lead directly under the GCPD.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and, sir, do try to keep out of the muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
Hello? Hello, Batman?
It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.
Well, that's more collectibles. We've had several of those so far. Oh my god, really, game? There we go. Jesus, game. Favorite police procedural? Is there such a thing as a good police procedural? Sorry, yeah, the collectibles are almost guaranteed to be negatives. You know my opinion on collectathons. Collectathons, you really need to work at it to be worth a damn, and I don't think these are going to manage it. I'm not sure if City will either, but I know they won't here. I've also been told I probably shouldn't do several of these, because apparently they do something that screws over the world state, and this game is buggy and terrible. Soft locking, you know. I think my favorite police procedural is Scott Skywalker. Now, it's similar to normal Skywalker's stuff, but like, there's Luke, you know, there's Anakin, and then there's Scott over there, and Scott's just like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And he's just, he's a down on his luck cop, but he's willing to do what it takes in order to accomplish the objective and get the perp. Then at the end of the day, he goes home to a nice bit of blue milk and a nice drag on his death stick. Ah. Hi, Scott Skywalker. All right, so I can't actually think of a good police procedural that I enjoy. I'm not saying there aren't any good ones. I'm just saying I can't think of any that I enjoy. There are some that I find amusing because of how hilariously inaccurate they are, to the point where I actually legitimately, unironically like that. Like, I would love a completely sincerely portrayed parody police procedural, right? You know, Police Squad, but not intentional. I'm saying that wrong. Police Squad is a joke. What I want is sincere parody, right? Effectively, Grand Theft Auto is what I want. I want something where someone's going to be like, all right, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to find the perp, and I'm going to do it. But hang on, let me hack into the Pentagon. Okay. And it like zooms in, and there's like this really big green button that the camera catches on the person's phone that just says yes. And the guy's like, okay, I gotta get this just right. Ugh, all right. And he hits the button and he hacks into the Pentagon. He's like, okay, I've got this. Finding out all the deets. Okay. Turns out here's where the perp is. And they go to get the perp, and the perp's like, hey, what's up? I'm completely innocent, but I secretly deal in drugs. Do you want some drugs, Mr. Cop? Oh, your kind like drugs. Cop's like, no, you don't understand. It's scum like you that gives cops a bad name. And just play everything completely sincerely. That's the important part. Nobody can wink at the camera. Nobody can portray it as a joke. They have to be completely sincere in the parody. That's what'll sell that. Oh, that would be awesome. I mean, I've said for a while that they need to do more with GTA cops other than just have them be the bad guys, right? Imagine a show where it was just following the life of a GTA cop. What did you do yesterday? Well, there was this one perp, accidentally ran a red light, so we had to call in the SWAT team, and the tanks, and the helicopters, obviously. It turned into a 15-minute shootout downtown. But in the end, justice was served. We gave him a $5,000 bill at the hospital after we shot him to death. Everyone's like, oh, good job, man. I don't know if I could have managed that. So, general thoughts on this game. The gameplay sucks. It's honestly like someone sat down and watched someone play Arkham Asylum, specifically Asylum, not City, and it's like, I could do that. Wait, what do you mean programming is hard? And then we have this game. The story so far has been actually quite legit. A little overdramatic in some cases, but that's kind of par for the course. And I like almost everything that's been happening on the narrative axis.
Hello again. I'm afraid you'll find I've stepped things up considerably, which means I think our time together is drawing to a close. It's been fun, Batman, but all good things must come to an end. All right, we've had our fun, but this endeavor's grown tiresome. Recognizing when you've been beaten is the first step on the road to self-improvement.
What? You can go back to your boss and...
I got multiple calls available. Sending them out in priority order.
Where am... Okay. I think part of the problem is just exactly what I said. It's just very, 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 very unpolished. And, I mean, this game was hung out to dry. Just like the only other game this studio has put out, by the way. So thanks for that, Warner Brothers. Appreciate you. General thoughts on Baldur's Gate 3. Eventually it'll be one of the best games ever made. Right now it is an unpolished, unfinished, buggy mess that has a lot of good core gameplay elements and an excellent story. The biggest criticism I have to the narrative is the fact that it's got the kitchen sink syndrome, and the biggest complaint I have about the gameplay is that it takes too goddamn long. Any questions? You have got to explain why, Caspian. Oh, actually, no, I don't suppose you do. Never mind. I agree with you unreservedly, completely. 50,000 negatives to Arkham City. But yeah, wait a year on Baldur's Gate 3, because unlike the game we're playing right now, Larian has pretty well committed and has already demonstrated that commitment to patching and fixing and finishing their game. Kitchen sink. It's exactly what it sounds like. Everything and the kitchen sink. There are too many plot threads. Just kind of, they just tossed everything in. Here, and then there's this plot, and then 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 this plot. This one's optional. Kitchen sink. Exactly what it sounds like. Okay, I don't care. Just keep doing this. I mean, that honestly just kind of sounds like Michael to me. Random guy. Not that I'm saying that's bad. Obviously, I think Michael worked quite well as a character. Well, I've noticed this a couple of times, and it's actually shown up, excuse me, thrice this very year. Because every now and again, you as a developer are given very, very little time to do something, or you know this is the only chance you're going to have to do something. Because that's how game development works. So you focus on doing everything you want to do. Just all of it, just the whole list. I mean, the amount of stuff that's optional in Baldur's Gate 3 is actually ludicrous. So, frankly, I don't think that counts. I mean, you know me in general, but my point is, you don't have to do a single quest in the entire first zone of the game. I don't think the game gets credit for that, though. You know what I mean?
Eyes on! Eyes on! 1041 spotted!
I will be playing the Cold Heart DLC. I was told I should play it after the main campaign, and thus we shall. Oh, God. Yeah, like stuff like that with the camera. What the hell was that nonsense? Of course, I'm already giving the camera a negative, so whatever.
Wait a second.
The amount of Baldur's Gate 3 that's optional is ludicrous. In the first zone, you don't have to do anything. You could literally just leave the first zone, and the game will shove the necessary plot points into your face. In the second zone, you have to do one thing. In the third zone, you have to do, like, 3 things. Either way, I do like the idea of random. I think with some polish and some weak, it can work out quite well. Who knows what they'll do with GTA Online 2. Hey, Ojunix. Thank you as always. Real fist. Let me go jot that down for some things that you put it towards. Wait, did someone kill the bot? No, bot seems to be working. I don't see any issues with the bot at the moment. That's going towards Persona 4 Golden, Resident Evil block, Liam Fandango. You got it. Thank you again, Ojunix, as always. Jesus, Bragwin. Yeah, I'm assuming the DLC has to do with freeze, which I guess is just a tradition at this point.
This is my favorite game!
Color outside his lines, boys!
There are several ways to do that, Scott Skywalker, but most of them involve pulling up the document, which is publicly viewable. If you type in ! List, maybe? No, that won't do it. We have 40 separate commands that'll pull up the document, and I don't know any of them by memory because I don't really have to tell people. So what do you think would be a command to pull up the document? Nope, sheet isn't it. Score works. Score is correct. I would go with the new city personally, Dark Prince Revan, but they probably won't. Apparently document also works, as does review. Like I said, we have a lot of different commands, all of which lead to that. To my knowledge, no, random guy, as far as Danny Elfman. And favorite Batman villain who isn't the Joker? Anybody want to answer that other than me?
Strange. These are Black Mask's men. Not the kind of guys I'd expect to find running around in the sewers.
Could be worse. At least he sent an expert martial artist to protect us down here.
Protect us from what? The rats?
No.
That's a lot of explosives. Like a lot.
The bats got better things to do tonight than hang out in the sewers.
I hope you're right. But just in case, I'm glad we got old Kung Fu on our side.
Or whatever makes you feel. I'm just worried about how I'm gonna get the smell out of my clothes.
Boss is making some big moves tonight.
Yeah, we gonna remind people why Black Mask is the name to be feared in Gotham City.
You sound like an insurance commercial.
What? You ain't with us? No, you with us, or...
Hey, I'm buying the boss 100%. I just don't see how all the crap he's got us doing tonight is gonna put any money in our pockets.
I'm sure he's got his reasons. I ain't about to ask what they are.
Me neither.
Going down!
What was that? Did you see that?
It's just a man, right?
Hit a quack. There are so many explosives down here. This is a little silly. Oh, and whether or not Selina Kyle counts as a villain... probably depends on who's writing her at that exact moment in time. So you can qualify her as a villain. I could see Hush, too, although I was really upset that Hush came back. Honestly, I would have had him stay down after his first appearance.
Nah, I already ate. Just tell me I don't work this thing. I'm lucky. I know I'm late. I just want to get down there.
I wasn't with those guys.
Ah!
Congratulations, Latario. I hope you enjoyed the experience overall. I know, what the hell was I thinking, Casman? Mine's Two-Face, by the way. Honestly, pretty easy answer. I am, of course, playing the PC version, yes. Whee! See? One of my favorite little tidbits in Batman the Animated Series is when Two-Face is told that Bruce Wayne is Batman, and his response is, "No, he's not. I know Bruce, he's a good guy." Just flat denial. Doesn't even consider it for a second. Oh, God, I don't know if I have a favorite Two-Face. Hang on, let me decide here with a coin flip. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's my favorite Two-Face. All right. I feel better now. Really, game? Yeah, I heard about that asymmetrical multiplayer thing. It sounds kind of cool. Oh yeah, I didn't like that Hush was a knight either, while we're on the subject. can even call that hush. That was kind of a kitchen sink thing. Oh yeah, wasn't that ending great, Lothario? Best ending ever. Triple negatives. Alright, so. Okay, what do you want me... I just answered you, Zactep. It sounds like a cool asymmetrical multiplayer mode. I will, of course, never get to experience it because the servers were shut down a while ago. And this is where I started. What do you want me to do here, game? Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Yeah, I see the remote claw thing, but it will not fire. Look. It's just flat refusing to actually connect to anything. Okay. So, okay, so now there's steam there. This has accomplished a great deal. By which I mean absolutely nothing. Okay. To why? What did opening that valve do to make that spot targetable? Oh, there was steam going between them. That's... okay. Yep. Negative to gameplay. I'm actually serious about this, because this is about the third time that I've noticed the game does something, and I'm not a fan of it. So what it does is it flat locks you out of actions because you're not supposed to do those things. You're supposed to do something else to progress, which essentially is a point-and-click adventure game at that point. I'll give you a direct example. Early when I was going through the prison section, through the jail, the GCPD, I hopped down, and as I was trying to figure out where to go, I wanted to fly back up to get back up to the upper layer. It would not let me, even though there was nothing indicating in any way that I shouldn't be able to. I just could not go back up. It was flat not allowed. And as I said, there's been several times where the game just says no. It does not allow me to do something at all, not even to try. Because, yeah, a better game would allow me to make this grapple, and then go across, and then hit the steam, and then fall. Instead of, you know, not allowing me to grapple for reasons I couldn't process because I'm an idiot. What was that animation? Did you see that? Look, I realize I'm kind of punching down on this game. And I do legitimately feel really bad for these developers. Oh my god, look at the class. But, oh, Jesus. You know, I kind of need this, right? I need a game that I can just take a bat to for a while. Get it? Alright, so, moving on. Let's go. I will admit, though, in the back of my mind, I'm terrified that I'm going to review City and it's just not going to be good. That all these problems this game has, that game is also going to have. We'll find out, won't we? So we're getting there in a few days. However long this takes. Yeah, exactly. I'm terrified that Arkham City is going to be an XCOM 2, which we might as well just call it that from now on. The XCOM 2 Syndrome. A game I thought I liked, and I was even looking forward to reviewing, that actually sucks. Hey, there we go. Nope. Yeah. Oh, okay. Where am I? There we go. No, because I didn't like XCOM 2. That's sort of the problem.
Come on, you don't...
Okay. So it's a different thing. Let me put it to you this way, Warpcore. Because XCOM 2 is not sushi. Yeah, XCOM 2 tinted glasses, exactly. Have you ever had a show, or a book, or a movie, or a game, or a food, or a song that you thought you liked, and then you go back to it a while later and it's like, why did I ever like this? Maybe your opinions change over time. Maybe you're just older and paying more attention. Maybe you're doing a review for your show. But either way, you look at it and it's just like, oh. That's XCOM 2 syndrome. City was before the Oblivion line, which puts it at over 3 years ago. We actually crossed the 3-year anniversary. Oh, no, wait, hang on. We're about to, aren't we? We're about to cross the 3-year anniversary. Let me double check the timing on that. Yep, okay, sorry. In 6 days, we're going to cross the 3-year anniversary marker.
All right, give me another one. How many more we gotta set? As many as Black Mass says we gotta set. And what's got into the boss? This ain't like him bombing cop shops. A lot of these guys are on payroll. Ask me, you guys losing it. Must be the stress. I almost feel bad for him. Almost.
I'm under the GCPD.
That is so many explosives.
Men planting explosives here. The cops have always been on his payroll.
I do not see having to do an additional audit ever, Colin Beluso. What do you mean, Warpcore? Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, I suppose that's valid, but I have no idea when I started the Oblivion review. Like, I don't keep track of that data. Well, it's not that, Scott Skywalker. So, I guess I have to explain what the Oblivion line is. I need to just make a video explaining what the Oblivion line is so I can just make a link to it and just give it to the bot, you know? Over the period of about 8 years, myself and my friends and you guys, the viewers, helped me to put together the review system we're currently using. By sheer nature, the way we did this was by reviewing games. And so, you know, we'd review a game, and the very metric and method by which we'd review it would change, oftentimes from game to game, as we came up with new thoughts or new concepts, or how we track what positives go where. The very nature of how we track things like brickwork has changed, or music, or the very nature of an aggregate, or the 3+ and 3- system, the zooming in, the zooming out system. All of this stuff is stuff that we've been developing over, again, years. Even before that, it was a much, much simpler system, where it was just, you know, I like the music of Final Fantasy VI, a plus to music, and that would be it, right? So, years and years of work and effort and iteration finally made it so that the first game we sat down and said, okay, this is the game we're using the new system on, and that was Oblivion. 3 years ago, roughly from now. And that system has stuck ever since. We haven't had to change or alter or edit it. But the catch is, every review before that doesn't count. Because not only were those using a different system, they were using different systems from each other. So even those figures relative to each other don't count. Make sense? So all those videos are archived and all that, but that's all just archive for archive's sake. None of that actually counts as a modern review. So, when we axed everything before the Oblivion line and said, all right, none of that counts anymore, one of the first questions everyone asked is, can we re-add some of those games before the Oblivion line for an audit run? And the answer was yes. But we were a little bit tricky about that, because obviously we want to not just keep recovering the same games over and over again. So, for example, you'll notice we are not re-reviewing Arkham Asylum or Arkham Knight, even though those were games we covered before, because nobody cares about those games. Instead, we are specifically reviewing Arkham City, because that's the good one, and Arkham Origins, because that's the one we never played before. Make sense? Anything after the Oblivion line, anything on the website right now, is valid. XCOM not being good anymore. So that's different, Caspian. So my tastes haven't changed at all, and I can kind of prove that in several ways. What's different is I pay more attention, I'm more analytical, and I notice a lot more than I used to. I guess I just have to go kill these guys. Alright, whatever. Hey, what's up? So the XCOM problem boils down to this. So, have you ever had something that you enjoyed and you went back and you're like, oh, I don't enjoy it anymore? And when you sat and thought about it, you can explain why, logically and you know, as an actual demonstrative way to explain why you liked it and now you don't? Let me give you some examples. Let's say there's a game you used to like to play while you watched a show that would show up. Like, you'd get home every night, and there's a show you really liked. Like Star Trek, for example. And you happen to spend your time watching Star Trek grinding in some game. So you have associated good memories with that game. So you enjoyed that game. You didn't really. It's not a good game, and you didn't really enjoy it, but you enjoyed the experience you had while you happened to be playing the game. This is actually a true story. Asheron's Call is the first time I ever realized that I didn't actually enjoy Asheron's Call. It's a whole story. I'm not going to bore you with it. And maybe sometimes there's a game which came to you at a point when you were at a really bad point in your life, and that game distracted you from that. Maybe you're at a really good part of your life. Things were going well, and so you were generally in a good mood. Maybe you were just tired at the end of a long day of school and or work, and you just wanted something to veg to for a while, and so you just enjoyed relaxing with the game. There are lots of reasons. I don't know what you're talking about, Pastor Muppets. I've never played this guy before. There's lots of reasons why you can enjoy sitting down and playing a game, even if you don't actually enjoy the game. Sounds make? So that's what happened to me with XCOM 2. There's actually like 5 different things that all combined for me. The last time we played it, it was a new concept. So it was the first time I'd played a TTRPG that was approaching good. Because most TTRPGs suck. Then there was the fact that I was playing it with a lot of mods. And I mean a lot of mods, which really helped to polish over a lot of the issues we had with the game. Then there was the fact... Damn it, Blade Javal, no! Then there was the fact that last time we played it, I was playing it. I had a pretty good time in my life. And by pretty good, I mean pretty terrible time in my life. And so I desperately needed the distraction. And I also was doing it with you guys and constantly naming everybody after you guys. And, like, we kept writing stories about, you know, the particular squad mates and sending them into dangerous missions and blah, 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 blah. But XCOM 2 isn't really that good of a game, to be blunt. It is a very, very, very padded experience. And it's a slog. It's got some good elements and some good design thing, and with a few polish going towards it, it can actually be really a legit game. But as is, it's about 4 or 5 times the length of what it actually needs to be. Now, has a game ever gone from bad to good under analysis mode? Actually, yes. I can name one right off the top of my head, Mega Man 7. I don't remember any others off the top of my head, but we have had a few times where I've walked in saying, okay, now this game's gonna suck, and actually it was nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. In fact, honestly, Dragon Age 2 kind of qualifies under that proviso. And that was relatively recent. And there was another one we did. Yeah, Mega Man 4. You're absolutely right. I had really, really bad memories of Mega Man 4, and it turned out to be one of the highest rated of the Mega Mans. There was another one that I wasn't expecting to like, and that I ended up liking. It was semi-recent. It was like this year, I want to say. I can't remember what it was. It doesn't matter. You get the overall point. So yes, both directions have happened when I sit down and actually, you know, review a game. Now, let's go kill some people. Non-lethally.
We can... Quickly. He passed a punch! You're no match for us! You missed! right, Tom?
Time to put you to bed. Just let me live.
I was being a bit facetious. Obviously, plenty of people like both Asylum and Night. In fact, both games are on the list for an audit run. But both games are also very much not funded. Unlike City, which, as you can see, is currently funded, since we're playing it. I guess I shouldn't gesture to this, because this isn't City, but we're playing City right after this, so you get my point. Bat stubble. What's that?
Time to call the meat blade.
Who do you work for?
How does he move like that?
Magic.
I'm gonna snap you in half.
Don't look at me like that. This is DC. Of course magic exists within this setting. I mean, the Lazarus Pit exists within the Arkham set verse, even if we ignore the rest of DC.
Oh, he's just a little guy.
Too many. Send him back to hell.
What do you think you call it evil?
Go on, size me up all you want. I'm gonna
The telecom wires you're looking for run right through the chamber you're in.
Alfred, confirm we now have access to the National Criminal Database.
Connection confirmed. You can now perform DNA analysis. I'm also sending over the police file for the Lacey Towers case.
This photo is from the day of the murder. It's a perfect match. The DNA tells more of the story. But here's something the police overlooked. Roman Sionis owns the Gotham Merchants Bank. And he installed biometric security only he could access. Alfred, I have enough information to solve the Lacey Towers case. Here's what happened. By now, Gotham PD thinks Roman Sionis is dead. The casualty of a turf war. Murdered by the Penguin. But I know better.
Previously on Arkham Asylum.
Sionis' girlfriend. So he sent her to his safe house. Which was anything but safe. Sionis showed up later. Ready for trouble. And found it. Or so it seemed. Roman's always been paranoid. That's probably why he's lasted this long. He'd sent in a decoy, giving himself the element of surprise. But it wasn't enough. There was a fight. Sionis lost. The killer didn't hesitate to shoot the decoy, but he wanted Roman alive to access the cash stored at the Gotham Merchants Bank. With Sionis under control, all that remained was to tie up loose ends. But it wasn't the fire that killed Sionis' girlfriend. What kind of monster forces a man to kill the ones he loves? The Joker. He's the shadow I've been chasing. And now I know where he's going next. Gotham Merchants Bank.
Dun, dun, dun. Previously on.
Alfred, see if you can find any information on someone named the Joker.
Searching now, sir. There doesn't seem to be anything coming up. What do you know about him?
Not much, but he's taken Black Mask hostage.
Hostage? So Sionis isn't dead?
I don't think so. From what I can tell, he's worth more to the Joker alive. The Joker wants to use him to break into the Gotham Merchants Bank. I'm on my way there now.
Man, I can't wait to hear more about the Black Mask and how he's the main villain of this game. It's gonna be great.
You are very cordially, you are very cordially invited to a party. And it will be a grand affair.
Grand affair. And it will be a grand affair hosted by the Hatter.
We do hope that you can come.
You can come.
You can come. We do hope that you can come to share in all the joy.
At least the Hatter had something to do with the plot of City, you know? Instead of just being there.
I'm Jervis Tetch, inventor, entrepreneur, and part-time haberdasher. You must be wondering why it is I sought you out. Well, I have an employment opportunity I'd like to discuss with you.
Help me! Please! If you can hear this, he's going to...
Oh, don't mind Alice, poor dear. Her mind is all aflutter, and who can blame her after all she's been through? But I'll have her right as rain soon enough. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, so Tetch is kind of diseased, and honestly, I kind of wish he wasn't in this setting, but whatever. Yeah, I've talked before about how it does depend on the specific... Come on. Iteration of the Joker. But I've said for years that the Joker is not actually insane. The Mad Hatter is insane. Tetch is insane. Okay, this is strange. Yeah, but like I can't... I understand that it's supposed to be two T's. What I don't understand is why it's not working. There we go. Except... Okay, now I'm really confused, because that's two T's and it's still not working. Okay, now I understand everything. Sorry, I didn't realize multiple possibilities were a thing. That's my fault. I apologize. But yeah, Tetch is just... Boop!
Attention all units, we need everyone on assignment. No 10-10s until further notice.
Yeah, again, it does depend on the specific iteration of the Joker. We do have to acknowledge that. Oh my god, there we go, okay. Gotta do this really quick. Yeah, Crane's another one of those diseased people. Weirdly pathetic for how terrifying he is.
Oh no! Hey, they're fighting that freak!
A hard time, we'll toss her a few bucks. Fine. I don't get it.
Cobblepot's all hot and bothered about getting his hands
on. What? Did you see that? Just magnet-handed that guy.
I can't do this alone. Who are you?
Whoop. No. There you go. Come on, game. I need this thing. Hi, Walker. Yeah, like, I'm probably going to give this game a brickwork positive, but I honestly don't think it deserves more than that. Especially since so much of this is just copy-pasted from City.
1 down, 5 to go. I can't believe there are people on the force who think it's okay to have stuff like this out on the streets. Pinching from evidence is bad enough, but selling weapons? SWAT's supposed to be the good guys.
I mean, you remember how Riddler slowly descended into being a joke until Hush came along? The series, not the person. Well, while I'm right here, I might as well. I've heard from several people who watched Gotham that their favorite part of the whole show was that particular iteration of Cobblepot. Again, I haven't really watched it, so I can't comment on it. I'm just sharing. Am I looking forward to the Oblivion remake? No. Especially since we don't know anything about it, other than that it exists, maybe. And we don't know if it's a remake, or a remaster, or a port. All that being said, it doesn't surprise me they would go for Oblivion. You know why? Real quick, which Elder Scrolls game needs a proper remake the most? A lot of people are saying Morrowind, but unfortunately the answer is Arena, the original. Now, which Elder Scrolls game is the most popular? You get where I'm going with this, right? Why do you think Resident Evil 4 got a proper remake recently? Did it need one? No. But it's the popular one. Can I? Game? It wouldn't let me do anything. Can I just leave? I don't feel like fighting you guys. Bruce is like, I'm done. I give up on life. This is a common trend. This happens in movies and games especially. The games and movies that get proper remakes are not the ones that need it, it's the ones that are popular. It doesn't really matter if they're good or not. Really. What matters is the popular ones got it.
I just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas.
What was that? And yes, Resident Evil 2 got a remake as well, which is the other popular Resident Evil game. And for some reason, I can't think of the other examples off the top of it. I know there's other game examples of this recently, but this is why Oblivion is the one that's getting the treatment. The reason Skyrim isn't is because there's not much they could do with Skyrim past what they've already done. And the reason they're not doing Morrowind is because nobody gives a crap. Oh yeah, FF7 is another good example of this. KOTOR arguably counts. And again, I liked most of FF7R1, but it's definitely not my first pick for a proper remake of an FF game. And no, before you ask, 6 is also not my first pick. 6, frankly, doesn't need it. Neither did 7. No, if you put a gun to me and I can only pick one FF to remake, I would probably go with 8. Because there's at least enough meat on the bones there that, you know, there's something worth working with. Having said that, the one that probably needs it the most is actually, like 1, 2, or 3. of those, I'd probably lean towards 3 the most. Which is funny, because I've already remade FF1, our FF1 plug.
And on Christmas Eve, too. This is supposed to be the one night we all agree to take it easy. It's Black Mask's fault. Bringing all those assassins here like he did. Nah, man, he was just doing what he's...
No one's gonna believe this! Jerkwad!
I'll learn ya!
I guess that's true. One did get Stranger in Paradise. I'll give you that. Which just makes my point even further. 2 and 3 really need proper remakes, and we'll never get them. Until I do them, of course. Because let's be honest, that's gonna be the requirement.
Let's get a piece of... Nothing we do is working!
Hey, Zara. I must kill Chaos.
Oh, careful now, I don't want any accidents. Everything needs to be perfect. Of course, sir. You must refer to me as sir at all times. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I understand.
Yes, I understand, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Of course.
Oh, this is maddening. I'll have to look into refining the neural interface. Oh, the good news, the best news, really, is that it works. You all listen. Maybe not as well as you should, but it's a start. That's always been the trouble, though, hasn't it? No one ever wanted to hear what Jervis had to say. He might as well have been invisible. But now? Oh, now you'll have to pay attention. Because you won't have a choice.
Oh, hey, he's done.
Before my guests arrive. Lovely.
Yeah, he's, Ketch is diseased. He's got issues. He's not as bad as, say, Zaz, but he's pretty bad. Arguably, he's worse than Zaz.
Tidy up a bit before my guest arrives. We're going to have company. Yeah, I should tidy up a bit before my guest arrives.
Hello.
We're going to have company. No, isn't this lovely?
I mean, what's worse? Serial murder. Like, not just straight up murder. Or mind control. You be the judge. Maz, do me a favor. Could you refresh and see if a button pops up that you could hit, please? Yeah, you might survive the Hatter, but you might wish you hadn't. Oh yeah, by the way, he has no skeleton.
You came. How wonderful! It really is an honor to make your...
Where's the girl?
Whatever do you mean?
Alice.
Excellent. Then you know why you're here.
What are you talking about?
Oh, perhaps we don't see eye to eye after all. Let me remedy that. Tick-tock, watch the clock.
What did you do?
Welcome to Wonderland, Batman. Oh, it's where I first met Alice. You know? Oh, what grand adventures we had. But then they took her from me. Poor sweet Alice. Lost and alone. I had to find her. Had to bring her home, and so I did. It was quite the journey, let me tell you. But she's here again, safe with me. Forces of the Queen are everywhere, conspiring to reclaim her, which is why I brought you here. Who better to protect Alice than the Batman himself? Oh dear, it seems you've gotten yourself all turned around. Which way's in, which way's out? Oh dear, what is my route? You're close! Just not close enough. Look at you running in circles. Just remember, left is right and up is down. Or was it right is down and left is up? Oh. Look at you running in circles. Just remember, left is right and up is down. Or was it right is down and left is up? Oh. Well, you figured it out. But it taxed you, didn't it? Drained a bit of that willpower of yours, Thoughts getting heavier? Finding it harder to maintain control? Soon that Careful now. It's not all flowers and tea parties down here. In fact, Wonderland's home to some rather nasty creatures. And it brings out the best and the worst in us. Don't worry, Alice is in very good hands. More tea, Alice.
Get away from me!
Oh my, it seems someone's forgotten her manners.
You're crazy.
Not crazy, Alice. Mad. There is a difference, you know. What it is, well, I can't remember. But you trust me on this.
Yeah, who does play Teach? Curiosity.
You must be wondering why I brought you down here. Well, see? I developed the most wonderful device. One that compels obedience. Now, with weaker minds, it works quite easily. Stick my creation on their heads and just like that,
They're under my control. The stronger-willed individuals, however, require a bit of, breaking in. And this, my friend, brings us to the here and now. You are my Humpty Dumpty, Batman. Your mind is shattered, and when I put the pieces back together, you'll be mine forever. Did you know time moves in 7 different directions here, but you've stuck to just one? Forward, always forward? Oh, how boring. So why don't we try moving back?
If I'm being completely honest, it feels like this sequence is neat, but honestly needed a few more polishing passes. It's hard to explain because it's not one big thing. There's just a couple dozen little things I've been noticing as we go through this that just don't work as well as they should, you know what I mean? I'm with the overall idea. The concept's cool. I do wish... I mean, every game after Asylum has to have one of these drug sequences, and frankly, for good reason. The Asylum kind of popularized this thing, and a lot of games started using the drug sequence thing to essentially add more video game to something that is a little bit more grounded. This happened in Dying Light. This happened in... not Uncharted, the other one. Although I guess this did actually happen in Uncharted. Shoot, I had another example off the top of my head. I can't think of it right now. Assassin's Creed Unity. That's it. Assassin's Creed Unity. So, there are other examples. Yeah, Lara Croft also did this as well. But yeah, no, exactly. They liked to use this as a trope. Far Cry. That was another big one. And yeah, Jedi Fallen Order did that too. That's another one. Either way, definitely a common thing. And for good reason. These usually are good sequences. It's just, I think this one is merely a good sequence, if that makes sense. We'll see what I think of it as we finish it, though, because I'm only, like, partially through it. So, Maz, I don't know what's going on with the sub thing. I apologize. I didn't mean to accidentally cancel all your subs. I agree that right now it doesn't show you a sub to me, although in order to actually check that, I would have to do some stuff. So I can check that if you really want me to. I believe you either way, so I'm going to go ahead and say thank you, Maz. And if you give me a moment, I will jot that down. For Guardians of the Galaxy, FF7 R2, and Yakuza Like the Dragon. Listen, Warpcore. There you go. That was weird. Just stuck on the terrain there. Yeah, I like these drug sequences when they mean something. And honestly, Asylum did them very well. My personal favorite is the one where you don't even really notice you're transitioning into the drug sequence at first. And it just kind of slowly builds up. And we see it, and it's kind of a nice insight into Bruce. Which, you know... characterization, right? And like I said, oftentimes these are used as a way to have more video game in your video game, which I'm with. Other way, bats. Oh my god. Hey, kiddo. What are you?
My handwriting.
Oh, you did this?
Yes.
Holy crap, that's better handwriting than I have.
My handwriting is actually really messy. I just wrote that. I'm gonna work on it.
Well, I think you did a good job with it. Do you like Sour Patch Kids?
Yes.
Don't take the whole thing. Okay, sure, that's fine. Yeah, you absolutely good. That's why I offered them. Yeah, it's kind of. Hang on. Hang on. Sour Patch Kids break. No, my A.
No, that's my A.
It's my A.
Can we shut the stream?
Yeah, here. So she's practicing her calligraphy, and she drew that. It's really quite nicely done. Ugh. I'll allow you to retain it just this once, and then it's mine. I'm gonna sneak into her room tomorrow when she's at school, steal it back.
No.
Oh my god, there's like one giant right here. Just try to.
How am I supposed to
You got this. You got this.
Just take the 2 flavors that I like.
Okay. Oh, and tonight, first of all, do you want to hang out? And second of all, so apparently, your mother did not actually want to try these, so if you want to try these. Okay. Not right now. Not right now. I also saved the last of the rice candy.
Rice paper candies.
Yes, the rice paper. Anybody ever rice paper candy? There's a Mexican version, but these are actually a Japanese version. So you can actually eat the paper. Not the plastic, the paper. Big difference.
No.
Are you stealing more?
Just carefully.
You have to take the green one. The green one. If I could get the blue one out. There you go.
Okay. Wait.
Hmm.
You want to see where I stuffed the A? Come.
Hang on. Also, my stream wants to know if you have a planet.
No.
That's good.
My A.
I need to give your A. Anyways, point being, I do like this thing. This Mad Hatter sequence. I'm not sure I like this Mad Hatter in general. But, you know. Because, you know, he's a terrible human being.
Tell me what you see. Tell me. Is it scary?
No.
I hope it is. In fact, I hope it scares you to pieces. No. This is wrong. All wrong. All upside down and inside out and wrong, 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 wrong.
Yeah, I don't like him as a person. He should probably die. Just, you know, straight up die. Although, who's worse, him or Hugo? Oh, there we go. I haven't got to use it a lot yet, Scott Skywalker. Like, I've only had, I think, 2 total Predator sequences.
Stop it! Stop it right now! There's no winning down here, not with you. I'm in control. You play by my rules. You and Alice both. Do as I say. Do as I say right now.
How many villains in the Arkhamverse do I think are redeemable? That's actually a tough question. Let's start with the obvious one, Selena Kyle. Yeah, I think Arkham's freeze could be redeemable. I'm not sure past that point. That might be the list. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't either random guy, but she's usually listed in the rogues gallery, which is why I even mentioned her at all.
You've ruined everything. My lovely party, it's all in tatters. The tables overturned. The guests are all
That was wild. Ah, okay.
I think you should leave. In fact, I demand it.
These camera shifts.
He can, he will, he just has to leave. He can, he will, he just has to leave. He can, he will, he just has to leave. Really now, you're becoming my pet peeve.
Oh! Oh!
Don't worry, you're safe now. The police are on their way. Everything's going to be all right.
No, it's not.
We did it! We win. This is why we need the MIB laser. Bzz. Well, that sucked. I mean, it was a good sequence, but God, that... Ugh. Right, so I'm gonna go commit suicide right now. Peace. Gameplay positive? No. It controlled awkward and the cameras was weird and confusing, and honestly it's just the same kind of non-platforming that the whole rest of the game has had, which isn't bad. I'm not going to give it negatives, but I don't think it really deserves positive. There's just not enough meat on the bones for it to qualify as a positive. To use an example, because I was actually thinking about this earlier, because this will come up when we cover the Assassin's Creed series. Would you give a positive to stage 5-1 in Super Mario Bros. 1? Because I'm not sure I would. Not because it's a bad stage, but because you don't even remember stage 5-1. Don't lie to me, you don't. And that's kind of my point. It's there. It's people who are trying to figure out what they're doing, arguably for the first time. And you can tell. You can tell because it doesn't try many things. You can tell because it doesn't have flow or design or gimmicks or variants or all the kind of things that experience and creative talent tend to show. Not that I'm saying these people aren't creative. I'm just saying this was their first freaking video game. So that shows, right? So I'm not going to ding it for it, but I don't think I'm going to give most of those kind of platforming sequences a gameplay positive. Now, narratively, yeah, I absolutely gave that a story positive, because that was pretty legit.
Merry Christmas to me! Look at that! It's him!
What I want to know is, why does he always kill, like, the Alice and then replace with another? Like, wouldn't he want to keep his Alice? Yeah, see, that kind of memorable stuff, that usually lends more on the story kind of axis, Scott Skywalker. Again, we spent a few years designing this whole system. Gameplay is usually about more the mechanical side of things. Unique levels, or gimmicks, or cool boss fights, you know, that kind of thing, right? Oh, and my niece does have a planet, Warp Core. This one. Where's the stupid cache? Is it up? Is it down? Is it all around? Where is this stupid thing? Seriously. Do I have any interest in Starfield? Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to playing it. I think the Bethesda formula is getting stale. Nope. I mean, hell, I'm looking forward to Outer Worlds 2. It's the exact same formula. That is a BRPG. Admittedly, I'm not sure I can think of another BRPG that's on the horizon other than Starfield and Outer Worlds 2. I feel like there's like one other one. Oh yeah, Avowed. That's the other one. Looking forward to that too. Whatever. Let's just keep... Oh, and speaking of which, Zach Taff mentioned that there's an upgrade over here. Interesting. There's a lot of gadget upgrades, of which we only have a few unlocked. Sure, Damashi. Elder Scrolls 6, which will come out in about a decade. Maybe about 6 years, actually, I would say. That's a real prediction. And so far, I'm pretty good about those. So you can quote me on that. Grand Theft Auto Online 2 will probably come out before Elder Scrolls 6, because, as a reminder, Elder Scrolls 6 started development a few weeks ago, and GTA Online 2 has been under development for a little over a year and a half, to my knowledge. Thank you, Damashi. I'll look at it during some point tonight. I do not know where these damn things are. That's true, Bladeville. I didn't think about that. Okay. Oh, hey, that's right. It actually controls correctly now. Everything gets mixed reviews. I don't want to sound elitist, but I kind of don't pay attention to anybody's reviews but my own anymore. Because, you know, other reviewers suck. At least, like, professional ones, right? People who get paid to do it for a living. Those people do not know how to review video games, and I feel comfortable just saying that at this point in my life. Because they don't. They do not understand how to review video games. Baldur's Gate 3 is a perfect example of this. How many people, first of all, have given that a 10 out of 10, but second of all, did so after playing the game, even admittedly, for only about a week or so? There are people who have reviewed those games and only got through Act 1, or not even all the way through Act 1, and said, well, here's my review of it. Same thing with Starfield, by the way. And that's ignoring the fact that they then tend to give really vague review numbers based on inconsistent criteria. It's... Oh yeah, and that's ignoring the fact that bribery is so commonplace at this point as to be just considered an acceptable, normal practice of game reviewing. Speaking of which, for a couple extra bucks, Scott Skywalker, I'll give this game a couple of... I'm joking, I'm joking. But that's what they do, unironically. That is unironically what happens. See, I admittedly would not give Baldur's Gate 3 a 10 out of 10, but I'm pretty sure if and when that definitive edition comes out, it will probably be the third highest ranking game on my list.
At first, I thought he was looking to take down Sionis, put us over to his side with weapons.
Game. Those are absolutely terrifying looking. $1 per positive and or negative. Oh god, that would just get... I should do that one day just as like a joke fundraiser thing. And, you know, donate it to, like, GDQ or something like that, to Médecins Sans Frontières, you know? Because it would almost be curious to see how that would line up. Yeah, do it on April 1st, you know? No, you're right. That's exactly right, Lord Harrimont. But the unfortunate reality is that, and this irritates me, is it means those parents and grandparents buying games for their kids are getting misinformation by which to do so. Now, they don't need the full in-depth review thing like I do. But I still think that the amount of information they're getting and the specifics of the information they're getting are not good enough. I would rather have someone like PAX to do those kind of reviews. And I mean that sincerely. PAX has this thing. We call them one-sentence reviews. Which is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a quick and dirty, here's what I think about this game. ... There we go. Sorry. Chair's been weird. Too much water. Oh my god. Oh man, yeah, do it for a really polarizing game. And just let people, like, drive up the donation thing. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I feel extremely stupid here. What am I supposed to... Oh, damn it! Okay, fine. Fine, game. I want you to understand what's about to happen here. Because I can't go in a locked door that I, in real life, could probably knock down. But I can go through this. Game. Yeah, that man's dead. Because of me. As it should be. So what is the solution to that? So, this is going to sound funny. Because the solution's actually pretty simple. The solution is don't sell reviews for money. detach... It's the same problem. The problem with games journalism is the exact same problem with normal journalism. It's attached directly to money. They get money for more views, more clicks, more attention being on them. There it is. I see the damn thing. So detaching that would help. Now, the harder question is, how do these people then actually have funding to do things? That's a much harder question to answer. Yeah, because we don't really want to centralize everything. Or do we? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Tell people to stop. What the hell was that?
Everywhere. The Joker may still be here, in the vault. I should use caution.
I mean, what I do is functionally a form of crowdfunding to pay the bills, and as a way of polling to gain interest. I absolutely think my system works, because I am objective proof of that fact. But I'm not sure if it would work large scale or long term. I legitimately don't know. How many people do what I do, right?
They're all dead. There's something more sinister going on here.
Hang on. We found our great enemy. A locked door. We can't go through a locked door.
Think you can just waltz into my bank, huh?
Roman, I'm here for the Joker.
The Joker? Never heard of him. How about you, dog? Know the Joker?
The who?
And you, sir? Name Joker ring a bell?
You son of a bitch! You think you can steal from me? I got away with it! You're a dead man. Dead! Can't you just play along?
You're insane!
It's been you this whole time. You hired the assassins. You've been running Sionis' operation.
Well, technically it's my operation now. Isn't that right, boys?
You've got me. Now let her go.
Oh, life would be so simple if you were all I wanted. No, you're just a teeny little distraction compared to what I've got up my sleeve. Here, have a laugh on me. Do you hear that? Sounds like 8 tiny reindeer.
She's dead.
I'm telling you, he ain't dead.
I'm sorry, it must be a bad connection. I thought I heard you say that after I shot him and blew up a building on him.
Something's jamming my signal. I need to figure out what it is and take it out.
If he was dead, there'd be a body. There ain't no body.
Well, since I know that's impossible, I'm going to let you reconcile my vision of reality with your version of reality, and in case your pea brain can't parse big words, I'll translate it into thug speak for you. Kill the bat, or I'll kill you!
Any sign of him?
The Joker knows I survived the explosion. I need to hurry before he kills Sionis. Or anyone else.
6. He's shot, injured. How many places could he be hiding?
Maybe he ain't injured.
Or maybe you're just as blind as you are stupid.
Don't worry about the bridge. Covered.
This is it. An opportunity to make your new boss happy. Bring me the bat.
I don't know why we care about Sionis all that much, but eh. Ah, there's the issue.
Questions wherein would pick out. Accidentally opened.
I mean, honestly, Colin Peluso, I'm okay with it being its own thing. It kind of is its own thing anyways. But at the same time, it's clearly trying to set up the events of Asylum and City. I don't think it's egregious. I know a lot of people crap on this game, and I know I've been giving it a lot of negatives, but I don't think it's crap-worthy, you know? Call me a weirdo. Like, trust me, I've played crap games. I have a lot of experience with actually crap games. Like, there's this one puppy eating simulator. Oh my god, it's the worst. Hey, Valerian. He just does not... Okay, fine. Let's try out the remote claw, which is 8. So let's see how this works, shall we? Not at all, apparently. Okay. Cool. I was trying to predator it up, and the game's like, no. Yeah, I've played Devil May Cry 2. I've played Quest 64. I've played Shattered Universe. I have played Youngblood. And I have played Secret of the Stars. You gotta go pretty far down to impress me at this point. Yeah, it just came out yesterday, Colin Peluso. I don't recommend it. What that? Okay. Oh, whatever. This is taking too long.
Look, that's him!
Die.
Jackpot! Over here! He's alive! You think you can run? I got you!
Not really running. Just kind of here. You're kind of not.
I got him! A little help here! Stop! Don't hurt me! Stop!
Where's the Joker going?
Guy's nuts, man.
killed about a quarter of Black Mask's men when they wouldn't take orders from him.
Unless you want to join them, talk.
He said something about the steel mill.
That's Sionis's mill.
It's Joker's mill now. Ain't no way you're getting in there.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Alfred, pull schematics on Sionis Industries steel mill. Joker's taken Sionis there. He's going to kill him. Unless I get there first.
This Joker sounds dangerous.
He's taken over Black Mask's operations and slaughtered the men who wouldn't turn. He's the one who hired the assassins.
And it must be he who ordered the bombing of the GCPD. Oh, dear Lord. Shouldn't you think about letting the police handle this one?
Not a chance. He's mine.
I am the knight. Sorry. Yeah, Joker's just a punk. Don't worry about him. He will go nowhere. Okay, let's just go out the front door. This is a safe thing to do. I mean, anything would be better than Leto's Joker.
You serious? Nice. So we gotta collect that bounty? That's the plan. Remember, there's a bonus if we bring him in alive. All right, stay sharp, people. It would be the first time the bank got the jump on us. Keep your eyes open. You see even the slightest movement, call it out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, you got it. Absolutely. And no more yakking. I want it dead silent. Anyone hear as much as a pin drop, call it out. Come on, time to hurt this.
I'm right here.
Let's get in there! Someone's gonna get to you!
Call him Palooza. I don't care for him, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Yeah, the fact that Jared Leto actually thought he did a good Joker is hysterical. Yeah, no, that's bait. Yeah, I would have to seriously think about a Jared Leto role I actually really enjoyed him in.
Kiss your face goodbye!
Can I help you?
We gotta get in there! We all down without a fight! Take your best shot! This is gonna be easy! Get headed for an early grave! Always wanted one of these!
God damn it, stop wasting my friggin' time!
What is happening?
Get out of here.
Waste them! I can't believe this guy! You like cake?
Okay. My counters are just suddenly not working.
You for real? Please, let me go.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know, please.
You've hidden extortion data for Enigma. Tell me where it is.
No problem. No problem, man. I'll take you to it myself if you want.
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
Yeah, lovely interrogation tactics, truly. Yeah, the music's good stuff. I'm not 100% sure if I personally consider it to be better or worse than City, but it's definitely good. Alright. It's not a baby, it's a trap.
Sweet. That's 2 crates. You know, I thought about getting my dad involved, but he'd probably just say it's a matter for IAD. He's got way too much faith in the system. I wish I could get him to see just how broken it is.
There's nothing here.
Oh, hi, Shiva.
Shiva. Trying to collect the bounty.
That's just a consolation prize, in case you fail the test.
Test? I don't have time for this.
Somewhere in New Gotham, an innocent man is about to die. And we both know you won't allow that. So the question is, can you find him, Batman? Can you save him?
I don't like Shiva. In general. It's like, hi, I'm the best martial combatant in the entire friggin' universe. And that's pretty much her character trait. Enjoy. My god, look at all those frickin' data packs just everywhere. Oh my god. Is this it? Oh my god. Ah, these controls. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's it. Okay. Let's see if I can actually...
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
You know veggie straws?
What?
You know, like, veggie straws?
What's a veggie straw?
They're like, chips. They're like in straw form.
Oh,
We
yes,
have some
I do
in
know.
the upstairs.
I know what you're talking about now.
I put them to their original use.
Does it work?
Yes.
Okay. My knees, ladies and gentlemen. Oof. Oh, thank you, Walker, for being a part of the show. I will put that towards Tinykin. Wait. Come back.
Oh no, it fell in my drink.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So you like the red ones, right? I know you like blue. Uh-oh. Peace offering. I will give you this if you will not kill me. I think she's gonna kill me. I think she's gonna kill me. See, now she's over there. Here, you'd probably like this game, so check it out. It's an older game. But... and she just runs screaming. Yeah, that's about the normal reaction right there. You've seen cars, right, kiddo? Well, this is tanks. So everyone's just a tank. That's it. That's the premise. Anyways.
You race in your tank.
Listen. Yeah, I know. There are some things that are actually old.
Wait.
Skywalker. It's terrifying.
Tank. It has a racing game.
Uh-huh.
The racing game takes about 3 real-life hours.
Oh, God,
because
why?
tanks drive so slow.
Oh, no, that's perfect. So you're racing, and it's more like... What?
Are you playing a Batman game?
How do you recognize Batman? Yes, I am. How does she recognize Batman?
just bonk.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. This is very hard not to bonk. Yeah, let's just get some height.
Bonk.
Yes, what is the Bat? He is the night. He is vengeance. Okay, this is not as cool as I was expecting it to be. Come on, give me something to latch on to. There we go. Listen, who would you rather watch a movie of? Superman or Batman?
No doubt about it. How do I know this isn't a trap?
Assuming you know who Soups is.
Whatever they're doing, Black Mask deserves it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a few whacks at the old boss myself.
Me neither. But, you think we can trust the new guy?
Neither.
Calls himself the Joker? Hell no. But you can't cross him either.
Ain't that the story of our lives?
This isn't gonna be doing anything to anyone ever again. But if you need some time...
Nobody likes Spider-Man. What the heck was that? Do the takedown. Are we in combat? We're in combat now. They hoid me. And they're right here. He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it.
The laser is aiming for you.
Yeah, I see it. We gotta go deal with that.
Hey!
Hello. Dang, do the takedown.
Wow.
Ant-Man and Hawkman? I don't know. Did you ever see Ant-Man?
He's here! I got him!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. Let's get some protection going here. You haven't seen Ant-Man? Oh, okay. Do you see Ant-Man 2? Actually, let's just ask very simply. Who's your favorite superhero? Just off the top of your head. First one that comes to mind.
Guys, over here!
Sir, I have isolated the electromagnetic signal on electrocutioner's gloves.
Aren't I a super villain, though?
I'm about to get my hands on Black Mask, and maybe the Joker, too.
Right. Well, it's ready to go, should you...
Behold the power! Wait, I thought it was a superhero.
Oh, right, sorry. I will defeat you!
Find them, find them. Oh no, that's super
No, wait, no.
It has to be super punk.
Yeah, no, there's Turbo Jank. There's definitely some Jank Nation going on here. Next dungeon. Somebody asked if we're going to beat this game today. No. Even if we started, like, the DLC right now, we wouldn't finish the game right now. I don't know how much is left of the game. I've been doing a little research. Apparently, we need to not do most of the side content. The good news is most of it's collectathons. So we'll try to do the actual plot stuff like the Mad Hatter thing. But, I mean, it's just... Yeah, some of that collectathon stuff is very buggy, and will break the game. Sounds cool.
Days, weeks maybe, who cares? What I care about is what in the hell Rocco and the guys are still doing down there. It's after midnight.
They're changing the security codes and interrogating the Black Mask. That's what I heard.
Oh, great. Sounds like we'll be here all night.
By the way, this has already been a 7-hour night.
I heard the boss tried to ice Batman at the bank, but screwed it up.
Yeah, tried to blow up the bank right on top of it. Huge explosion. Almost brought down the building. Who the hell knows how the Bat survived? It's like he came back from the dead.
See, that's the problem with the new boss. All these theatrics. Old Roman wanted Batman dead, it'd be a shot to the head and one in the chest for good measure. Pair of cement shoes and throw him in the river. Ain't no one's coming back from that. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, Joker could learn a thing or two from Sionis. You want someone dead? Fill him with lead. It doesn't have to be some kind of stage show.
You know that, I know that, but something tells me a man who goes by the name Joker ain't gonna be learning that lesson anytime soon.
Christmas Eve, yeah.
He's here! You're gonna pay for that! Frick wants a bullet? I'll give him one! Someone get the shovel!
Sorry, what'd you say?
Time to part!
I hope hope it's not changing the taste too much.
Oh! I've seen worse.
Yes, that is my niece.
You see what happened down there?
What are you going on about now?
All our guys, gone. Like they vanished. Vinny, Paul, Frank. You don't think it was the bat, do you?
The bat? Here?
He's probably out for revenge after the boss tried to off him.
Am I a fan of The Killing Joke? No. But not because of Alan Moore. I'm just not a fan of The Killing Joke. I can at least appreciate Alan Moore's talent, even though he's a total jackass who, you know, is a total jackass. End statement, as the saying goes. $20 hours? Oof. Oh, we'll see.
Listen, anyone, including the bat, opens that door, they're full of holes. That thing's fully automated. Never miss it.
How do you know it works?
Trust me, it works.
I don't know the timeline of that, Complicit, so the only answer I can give you is I don't know. Can I do a sneak attack on any of these people?
Hey, console, eh?
Nope. Okay, cool. That's cool.
Let's off this west job.
Where?
Bash him to a pulp! I'm gonna knock your lights out! Think about this!
I need to hack that computer so I can find the security code for the door.
That's a lot of money. You know, we're looking at it like, yep, pocket change. We're about to blow that much money and blowing up this wall. Well, I mean, I've said this before, if and when we ever do a DC rewrite, the Joker will probably be escalated to a certain point, and then we'll kill him off, because he will have crossed a line, and at some point...
I should disable it with my disruptor.
You know, at some point, someone's just going to take a gun to him, right?
I need to look for the security codes to the door on that computer.
See you around, Scott Skywalker.
Alfred, I'm uploading data from one of Black Mask's servers. I need codes to bypass the security door in the loading dock.
Have a good day at work.
Now, sir.
Or night.
Interesting. Cyanus had a pacemaker implanted. It says here he had prolonged QT syndrome. Anything that raises his heart rate could trigger cardiac arrest. Cyanus was having the Joker followed. These photos show him obtaining chemicals used in making explosives. If I find Cyanus, he'll know what the Joker's planning.
Sir, I found the security codes you were looking for. You have access to the building now.
There's another briefcase of money. Again, pocket change. I would agree. Dark Knight Returns, if that's the one I'm thinking of, is one of the better animated DC films they did.
Looking through Sionis' files, I found reference to a chemical similar to the compound you need for your glue grenade. I'm going to try to synthesize it in our lab. If it works, I'll have a prototype for you as soon as the resin cures.
Good. I'll need it. The more I learn about the Joker, the more I realize there's something very different about him.
I mean, yeah, but honestly, duh? Like, I don't know, it's just... I really liked Mask of the Phantasm. I've even covered that one. Oh, god dang it. Okay, whatever. You know the best part about doing a Batman rewrite? So many different people have already done their own takes on Batman that at this point there's no possibility of, like, going too far against established canon. Because there really is no such thing. No, 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 no. Yeah, no real continuity to worry about. Like, pretty much as long as Batman isn't running around shooting people, I'm fine. But at the same time, there have been versions of Batman who runs around shooting people.
What was that?
I mean, hell, there's a vampire Batman.
I'll need to find a way inside that room.
Come on! Why are you messing with the crane? We're supposed to be locking this place down. Whatever. I'm serious. Knock it off! Okay, okay, let me shut it down.
Is there seriously no way to, like, sneak up, or...
Place down anyway. Joker expecting the cops? I heard it ain't the cops he's worried about. It's the Bat. The Bat? That guy for real? Well, the boss seems to think so. Yeah, well, the boss also thinks that green and purple are an acceptable color combo. What are you trying to say? The new boss is, a little crazy, that's all.
That's where you're wrong, man. Green is the new black.
Green's the new black, you heard him. Anyways, hi, so since I can't sneak up on you or do anything, I guess we'll just do this open encounter with no encounter design to it whatsoever. Which continues to make my point about the lack of encounter design. Now the question is it a negative, or is it an absence of a positive? And so far I am extraordinarily unimpressed with the encounter design. It's the same general types of enemies from City, but they don't do anything with them. The question is, will City do anything with them?
Your time! Is how it is.
Listen, all I'm saying, Huthor, is continuity is king.
Bats here, people. Get ready.
Yes. Oh, hey, they opened the door for me.
Deader than dead. He gets past us, and any of you that survive will wish you were deader than dead too.
Okay, well, that sucked.
Blue 62.
I'll deal with.
Get a load of me.
We see,
worse than you.
What are you doing? Oh, God.
Oh yeah,
By the way, this is the amount of health these people have on easy, which I remind you, changes their health. Just pointing that out for no reason.
go through the light, Bat.
Your mama's gonna cry when she sees what I do to you.
He ain't giving up.
What I find really strange is you'd think the combat would just be identical to the previous games. But it's not, and I'm not actually sure why. Like, different engine, maybe? Game.
Take your time. I ain't going nowhere.
I'm not even sure what that was. It was Czar, but again, you'd think they could just copy-paste the code over. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong here, but same engine, same models, same general core combat. Why is it different? I'm not even trying to make fun of the game. I'm honestly confused by it. You know what? Can someone Google it? Is the engine different? Because that might explain it right there.
Looks like the crane shorted out.
Yeah, the timings are different. The animations are different. The way it handles animation...
Got to find a way to get through that wall.
Canceling is different. Well, the entire flow and tempo of combat is different. Weird. Unreal.
That's more like it.
Oh, okay. Same engine.
Who did this? I can use my evidence scanner to examine the body for clues. No signs of assault. Huh. His system is shut down. Acute toxicity. He's been poisoned.
Started clawing at his skin and then ran into the elevator.
We should call for backup.
So we can get laughed at if we can't handle our jobs? Hell no.
I swear, it was some kind of witchcraft or something. We ain't gonna make it out of here. None of us are.
Hey, yo. Something doesn't feel right here. It's like we're being watched.
We should really call for help.
Yo, you get mouth shut in your eyes. Let's go, boys.
That's what I saw too, Dark Prince Robin. Again, this whole... I get it. They were very, very under the gun in multiple ways, but the whole situation is just kind of confusing. Oh. place.
They're holding Sionis in here somewhere.
What do you say, Joe? Should we let him out?
Let me think. He did give us that raise he promised us. Oh, wait. No, he never did. That's right. How could I have forgotten?
When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill both of you. Close, with my own hand.
I said, oh, watch out!
No, please!
No one's getting through here. I lost him.
That was weird. You know, that could be it, Yura. Maybe they were trying to improve the combat. And then they were hung out to dry. It would track, wouldn't it?
Right here! Right here!
I lost him! Got you. Bingo! I'm on!
Game. Oh, Jesus.
No! Can't run now!
It's okay. He's calm or unconscious. You know, I actually don't know, Dark Petrova. Did it? Someone help me out. Is there any unique gadgets to this one?
Oh, man!
Okay, Remote Claw wasn't in Silemer City.
Now get your ass in here and untie me.
You waiting for something?
Why do you just have money lying around? And cocaine. To me, I think
There for something?
I like cheap things. Like gasoline.
Get me out of this thing.
Where's the Joker? Go to hell. Wrong answer. By my count, there are still 9 more ribs I can break.
Do you think that'll make me talk? After what he's put me through, the torture, turned my men on me, stole from me, murdered my woman, he's my kill, not yours!
I can control your pacemaker remotely. You want to see what 250 beats per minute feels like? You wouldn't. Copperhead.
Tell him and I'll pay you whatever you want. Make him suffer out there!
An empty promise from a fallen king. I know about the Joker.
Couple of freaks. You two deserve each other.
What did you do to me?
I killed you. And in a few more minutes, your body will realize it. That's it. Use your strength. With every effort, you hasten your end.
Cool.
Must scan the room for Copperhead's poison.
Up.
Female perspiration. Copperhead came this way.
Yeah?
All I need is one drop of poison. There. It's a powerful neurotoxin. Alfred, uploading analysis of a neurotoxin. I need you to synthesize an antidote.
Your vitals are off the charts. What happened? Never mind. Just get up to ground level so I can send in an airdrop. And after this, you're coming back here so I can have a look at you.
Okay, sure. I can do that. Just give me a second. Yes to story, not to gameplay, Tiny Hippo, which describes a lot of this game, honestly.
I won't last long. Without the antidote, I need to get back up to ground level.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, one thing I always find interesting about Black Mask, he's kind of disgusting, but he's also really...
I need to get back to ground level.
Base level, right? Like, he's a mobster. He's not really one of the supervillains.
What would your father say if he could see you now, throwing away your family's hard-earned fortune on these frivolous nightly escapades? And for what? You're not this city's savior. You're a Wayne, and a spoiled, wasteful disappointment of a Wayne at that. Have you forgotten what your family name stands for? You disappoint me. You disappoint me.
This is a good usage of a drug sequence to establish character, because that's what Bruce thinks of himself.
Please.
You could have saved me if you'd only come sooner. What were you doing? You're no hero. A real hero would have saved me.
A bit on the nose, but it is exactly what Bruce thinks of himself. Especially at this point in history.
You let me die. How many more must perish before you realize? You savior, you're a curse upon this city. A plague on all of Gotham. Leave us alone! We were better off without you. I'd still be alive without you. Please, you have to save me. Please. You. What's wrong with you? You could make... Why did you stop him? Why did you... Why do you... Is that the best you can do?
apart, piece by piece. Venom will break. I love watching this. You trust your eyes, that's keep trying. Could only see. I will indulge you a few moments longer. I'm over it. You think your toys can save you?
I mean, Batman usually doesn't fight big, dangerous things, right? So, it makes sense that a lot of his boss battles would actually be mook battles. Or trash fights, if you prefer.
I'll tear your throat out!
I mean, I've heard some people make fun of that, but I don't mind it all that much.
You should be dead!
Sir, the drop container has arrived. Can you see it?
I see it.
Right through the armor.
You think you're cured? My poison is still in your veins and it will remain there as long as you live. Which won't be very long.
Ow.
You think these ties will hold me?
Maybe not. I'd like to see you get out of this.
I know where he is. The Joker.
Tell me.
He's called a meeting. All the assassins will be there. When you set me free, I'll tell you where.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Wait! I can tell you the location.
You already did. Alfred, send GCPD an anonymous tip. Tell them to look inside the shipping containers at the steel mill.
Does that mean you've dealt with Copperhead, sir?
Yes, and I'm about to deal with the Joker.
I don't think that's wise after what you've just been through. You should come back here for medical...
Not now, Alfred.
You can't just leave.
Electrocutioner's gloves emit a powerful electromagnetic signal which I can follow with my scanner. He'll lead me right to the Joker. But I need to get out of the steel mill first.
You're dead. No!
I love that the whole boss... That was actually a good boss fight. It's the first good boss fight we've had so far, so credit where that credit is due. But I love how we get out of the poison. It's like, oh, okay, now to actually fight you. Crunch! Just instantly. Just instantly. I guess this is more under here. It also makes sense, too, because that's pretty much her main gimmick. But also, the way that she was so confident, because of course she is. She has nothing to be afraid of from us. She poisons and then she has fun while we slowly die from her poison. So she was probably just like da 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 da. Wait, why is he? Ah! Rough audio approximation of what happened. Why is it doing that? There we go. That's strange. Whatever. Yeah, he just ragdolled her. Damn. And I mean, that makes sense. Again. So it was fun, it was cathartic, and it makes sense. Plus. Moving on. Thank God, I was really hoping, like, I was really worried that every boss fight in this game was gonna suck.
My freaking back's killing me.
So now what?
We wait for the guys to show up and pay for the stuff. But we didn't do nothing!
Is he freaking anyone else? Gonna get back up! Teach you some respect!
I would have accepted I surrender. Just saying. Yes, she has a memorable design. She's very distinct. She has extremely exposed boobs. Or, sorry.
I should destroy the canister before moving on. Alfred.
Sir?
I'm uploading a chemical sample. I need you to run a scan of the city. Look for high concentrations of the compound. Find the source, and I can shut it down.
Certainly. I'll alert you as soon as I've found something.
I admittedly didn't notice the tattoos, but I did like her hair.
I'm not picking up electrocutioner's signal yet. I'll need to get to higher ground. The central pillar on Pioneer Bridge should do.
Ugh, frickin' tiger troops. Damn. Friggin' sniper rifles. Hi, so I'm right in your face, and you have a sniper rifle.
So I guess old Gotham's ours now.
Yeah, when Joe got took over the steel mill, that pretty much sealed the deal.
Sorry to intrude, sir, but I'm receiving reports about a disturbance nearby. I'm sending the coordinates to your map. You may wish to investigate.
Sure.
I like this guy. No bullcrap with him.
Yeah, I like the Joker, too. Wait. He's so, like, just pleasant to work with, you know? He's fine, Blade Default. During the previous run, the lore run, there was one specific shot I got, and I remember it because it got into the highlight reel. It was me coming in with my knees, hitting a guy directly in the crotch from a significant height. So, bam! Right into the crotch. Please think about what that would feel like.
I see it! I see it!
Dude. Uncool. Not even going for here.
It won't hurt us. Oh yeah? Because last I checked, they don't care about anything except collecting the bounty. As long as we're smart about it, we'll be fine. If they show up, we go. Simple as that.
Attention available units, we got a call of a violent crime. Still waiting on location details.
I was gonna say, can you even live through something like that? Jesus. Oh, they're dead. You have to comply with what, by the way?
I can't see crap.
Hi.
I've got him! On me! I got him!
Aren't you the guys that were just shooting at me?
You're mine! Ready to die?
One of these days I'll home in on you. That was alright, Zach Taft.
No survivors. Someone will pay for this. I need to set up a crime scene to find out who.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I forgot about that. The specific possibly put the game down and quit playing it moment was during during the Copperhead boss fight. So, you know, FYI. The mere fact that that bug exists, still exists, and as a game breaker is by itself a double negative territory, possibly triple. Game breaker bugs are always at least 2 negatives. So, what happens is Copperhead's quest is part of the MSQ, right? That means that you have to do her stuff in order to progress through the game, right? It's a narrow corridor. That's fine, but if anything were to prevent you from finishing her quest, then you couldn't finish the game. At all. You'd be stuck there forever. So we could have backed out and gone and done side stuff, optional stuff that was unlocked at that point in time, but we would be done with the game. And there is, to my knowledge, no fix for that. And even if there was a fix for that or workaround, that doesn't change the fact that there's a goddamn game breaker. So, anyways. What we got? What we got? He should have been wearing a seatbelt, apparently.
The helicopter was spinning out of control. The pilot was killed on impact, not from the gunshot I heard. But what caused him to lose control? Maybe I can learn more back on the rooftop.
The specific bug is there's a door that will not open. And you've already seen how extraordinarily railroaded this game is, right? So if you can't go through a door, you're screwed. Like I said, it's a known bug. I was actually warned about it walking into this review. And that's why I warned you guys about it. There we go. I don't understand that question, Zara. Bugs don't always trigger? Like... Yeah, I figured it was something up, but I didn't see anything to scan up there. Oh, no. Game breakers, thankfully, do not always happen. If it's a consistent game breaker, that's an automatic triple negative. For very obvious reasons. Honestly, if there's a consistent triple game breaker, usually I will actually disallow that particular game from being streamed. Because it's pretty much guaranteed we can't beat that game. There's, in fact, only one exception I can think of off the top of my head, and that's KOTOR 1.
Penguin lately? Think he's putting on weight. Results of success, I says.
I give up? Like, I can't scan up there, so I'm stuck down here. And I don't see anything to scan. KOTOR 1 and 2 were both reviewed under the old systems. So this is maximum rewind. Yeah, I think that's the debris from the part of the building it hit. This is neat and all, but I do not know what the game wants me to look at here. Usually it's pretty obvious. Usually there's a clear indicator of what I'm looking for. This is the first time I've been like, I can't even look straight up. I can't even look straight up. Did you notice that? Sure, let's rescan the corpse. Let's see what's up here. He was killed. Cause of death: broken neck, killed by impact. I'm about 10 seconds away from abandoning this side quest because I can't do anything. There's nothing there. And I'm stuck within the zone because the moment I leave the zone, it just kind of discontinues the quest. Like, we can't scan unless we're in the zone. So whatever it is has to be visible from this area. I can't get up there to scan up there. You know what I mean? Which is the very first thing I thought of. Maybe? Other roof. Okay, sure. Cool. I'm just gonna chalk that one up to a bug, I think? I think that's fair. Okay, fine. We'll actually head up here. See if it'll let me scan up there. I'd rather doubt it, but you never know.
I can analyze the first point of impact from here.
You son of a submariner. Why didn't you indicate that via anything whatsoever? Jesus Christ, game.
The helicopter's tail rotor was severed when the fuselage hit the building. I should review the crime scene and find that tail rotor. The helicopter crashed when a high-powered round shattered the tail rotor. The ballistics analysis will lead me to the shooter's position.
Yeah, though, this is straight up CSI magic, and I'm with it because it's neat, but yeah, no, this is cyberpunk levels of nonsense.
This doesn't add up. This man's a member of SWAT. So why'd he fire on a police helicopter? This man didn't fire at the helicopter. He was aiming at me. The ballistics trace indicates this officer was killed by a ricochet from the same round that took down the chopper. There's only one person capable of a shot like this.
Lone Star.
The trajectory analysis will lead me to Deadshot's firing position.
I wonder how much it's gonna cost to clean up this mess. Gotta be millions in damage, and the night ain't even over yet. Yeah, how will they pay for it? They'll probably raise taxes. They're always raising taxes, then wondering why we're all so pissed off. And when was the last time you paid taxes? I don't gotta pay them to hate them.
This must be where the shot originated. I should scan the area. Just as I suspected, the shell casing matches others in the criminal database, and they're all linked to Deadshot. But his trail ends here, unless... There are numbers on the bullet casing. 451326. Looks like a radio frequency.
Honestly, Will Smith's Deadshot was one of the only things I liked about that entire movie.
Hello, Batman. I see you decoded my message. Well done. But I'm afraid playtime's over. Come meet me at the bank so I can put a bullet in you and collect my prize. Oh, and in case you're thinking of backing out, I've got a hostage and a very itchy trigger finger.
Game. It's funny you say that, because those are the two things I think are actually good about that film, Kemmer.
That thing is back!
The villain is not. And Jared Leto's the Joker is not. And the rest of the cast is not, and...
About all that crap going down tonight? Heavy hitters out there tracking down that bad freak. Hope they crack his ribs for a job.
I did like the woman that got to play Waller. She did a good job of that. I've always liked Waller as a character, so I'm kind of a sucker for when someone does a good portrayal of her. She's the kind of person who I would absolutely do some stuff with in a rewrite of DC. Because, no, I agree, Caspian. Waller's great.
What are you doing? Bring me the bat!
Got you covered, boss.
Look, I'm sure Waller is like a fiend in bed, but no.
He's in trouble! You find him? Play with you. It's over now! You
Okay. What the? Jesus Christ.
No, he decided to go after all. Oh, getting closer. It's over, Batman! You hear me? What the? Ha! Ha! No chance. Oh, no. He's just... Ha! No. Don't kill him without me. Ha! You want to die? Look on your face. Die already. No, he decides to show out.
I see him! Get your asses over here!
I might actually die here, because these guys have just been unloading into me. Ah, and we're dead. Yeah, Waller had a brain. I think that's part of what I liked her so much.
A nice, clean kill. Just the way I like them.
Current objectives. Sexy. Alright, alright. Deadshot sure has a lot of health for being a dude who's good at shooting. Game.
Hey! You find him?
We're all gonna end up like him if we don't find this son of a bitch.
Search every damn corner in here. Move! What are you doing? Bring me the bat!
Got you covered, boss.
Afraid? You shouldn't. Show yourself. Quit screwing around. I'll take care of it.
Dense Heights? Which expansion is that?
Get back to work.
It's organized by expansion now, I don't know if you noticed that.
Look out! Ha! There's the son of a bitch.
Oh, Dragonflight. Well, I can't tell you that. That's quite literally the only expansion I don't know off the top of my head. Go figure.
Huh? That's got moved.
Be careful, man. Could have killed you.
This ain't working. Hey, idiot! Get off your ass! You heard him! Move out!
strange, but okay.
Get back to work. We gotta find the bat and quick. What are you doing? Bring me the bat.
It's gotta be close. We'll find him.
What? No. Damn it. Okay, fine, whatever.
Quit screwing around.
No problem.
I had it for a second there. Oh, whatever.
No, he decided. Hey! Go! He's right up there. Keep running, Batman. I can't see him no more. Lever. You think I don't see you slacking off? Doing the best we can! Hey, idiot! Get off your ass! Got you covered, boss. On your face.
What I was trying to do, but sure.
You hear me? Over!
That's a good question. I don't know, Dark Prince Ribbon.
Ha! There's the son of a bitch!
Hi.
That's right.
Just you now, buddy. He's got a hell of a parka going on here.
Nope.
Yeah, so Deadshot isn't really all that great when you take away his guns. Go figure.
Hurry up before he gets away!
Where did you come from?
There he is! All right. See how you deal with this. Get ready to die!
Come on, game. Do what I tell you to do.
He's getting away!
Don't do this! I got 3 kids!
What the?
Come on, man, it's Christmas!
See anything? I lost it.
Search the floor, Grace! He's gotta be down there! Watch your back, where are you?
I like how he's calm. Goon's a little nervous.
He there? Face to face, at last. Well, I've got to say, I was expecting someone a little more intimidating.
You're through terrorizing Gotham.
If fate's decided today's the day, so be it. Just finish me quickly, will ya?
Yeah, sure. No problem. And I'm out. Okay, well, I guess I lost. Yeah, I just crippled him for life, but, you know, he didn't need to use those guns anyways. Not like it's his shtick or anything. There we go. Yay! Special combo boost. That's what I've been working towards this entire time. Okay, now that we dealt with that, get out of here. Notice the repetition, by the way. Pretty much the same arena in the same area, just slight variance by virtue of having the gunners. And yeah, he's like this amazingly ridiculously good shot, and that's it? Oh, well. I know. You know what? Let's just do this. Can I get a fast travel up, please? Please? Oh my god. Stealth. Stealth fast travel. Game! Jesus, that did not want to let me do that. Is it just me, or is like the gliding around worse than in City 2? Again, maybe it isn't as good as I remember. We'll find out when we get there. But like, there's less grapple points, as I'm demonstrating right now, and even the like launch thing like that barely launches you. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a few days. What was Deadshot in Arkham Knight? I honestly don't remember. Oh. That could be Dark Confrontation. I also remember really enjoying gliding in Night. I remember that much more distinctly because of how different it was from City. And of course, the Knight's overworld was much larger, so sense make. Speaking of which, I should probably jot down some notes here.
There. I just need to track the signal to his location.
I actually just had a thought. No, never mind. I guess we can't upgrade it. Ignore me.
The signal's getting stronger. The Joker's meeting must be in New Gotham.
Citizens are requested to stay in their homes tonight due to criminal activity and inclement weather limiting the police force's ability to ensure order.
Bothering to pick these up. I'm not going to do all of them.
try not to mess Gotham up too bad. There's 50 million on the line. I don't think they're really worried about how much damage they do. 50 million. Wish we could get in on that. Yeah, not gonna happen. Have you seen...
Alright, $1 million question. Would you murder Batman for $50 million?
There's the signal. Looks like the electrocutioner is inside the Gotham Royal Hotel.
The bonus question was going to be, do you think you're capable of taking down the Batman?
Here! Over here! Help! Please help! Can anyone hear me? I need help!
I got multiple calls available. Sending them out in priority order.
Ah, it's him! I see him! That bad thing guy!
It's the bat! Call it in!
Here! Over here! Help! Please help! Can anyone hear me? I need help!
You know, I just noticed another thing. There's no directional audio. Have you noticed that? I was just listening around to try and figure out where that's coming from. It's an identical sound in all directions. I noticed that earlier with the banter, but I assumed that was a design choice. I'm starting to think they don't know how to do directional audio. At all.
I need help!
That sounds awesome,
Joker's booked out the Royal, but why are SWAT providing security? I need to find out what's going on here.
Nice hotel.
Hey, Brandon's doing you a favor here. Don't forget it.
Yeah, right. We ain't forgotten. Good Lieutenant Brandon's a friend to us.
Hello, Evo.
Train tracks.
It's a surprise. Now why don't you go back to your post and let us finish our work?
I'm fine right here, if you don't mind.
Who says I mind?
We gotta kill this guy?
Dispatch. 2 hits.
You're no hero!
In the nuts. You know, the best part, you could add like an optional objective, a gold medal, if you will, for doing it in a certain amount of time, Blair Deval, to make it even more exciting. Well, you see, Czar. Anyways, let me update the HUD really briefly, Evo, and I feel like that should answer your question. Well, you see, Evo. Look, they don't call us Catman, okay?
Master Bruce, has the Joker taken a room at the Gotham Royal?
He's in here, and SWAT are doing his dirty work, keeping Gordon and the media away from whatever's going on inside.
Doesn't Brandon realize it's not Black Mask he's working with?
I guess you'll find out when I bring in the Joker.
Hope he doesn't leave us inside when he decides to test it out. Nah, I'm sure he just got a little excited at the back. Excited? Yeah, right. Let's go to work!
What the hell was that? Did you see that? He went in. I went in for the knockdown, and then I don't know what happened instead of the knockdown. He was just like dancing. I'm Elkhorn Blade. Yeah, you know what? That's a perfect encapsulation of this game right there, Evo. I'm gonna knock these people out with my dance moves. All right, so this game, it's not, at least it's not frustrating to play. Now, ask me that again in 10 hours, and my opinion may have changed on the matter. And they detected me. Sure.
They wasn't lying about him. How does it move like that?
I'm the PC.
Yeah. I think we made him angry. I'll beat you like a... Start smiling. Now it's man... Just us two killers, huh?
I've been doing a video like that for a couple months at this point, Melkor Blade. So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and keep doing it as long as it's not egregious. Just a short little thing. Nothing fancy. There we go. That's exactly the question I have, played Javal. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I know, Dark Prince Revan. These passwords are terrible. I will admit there have already been a couple of incidents where I did those videos instead of, you know, eating breakfast. But it's only happened a couple of times, unlike the ruminations, which were much worse.
Ambulance. He must be in the building.
And there's just cash. Just piles of cash on the ground. Oh, God. Think about sweeping all that nonsense up. I do appreciate people leaving comments, yourself included, Blade Javal. And thank you for giving me your thoughts on AC4 and 5 and, well, 0. And not 7. I haven't had to take Zequel since I moved. That's nice.
Where in the hotel the Joker is located?
Not yet. Why?
Well, it looks like there's a security room in the hotel lobby. You could use the cameras to find him.
Okay, I'll try that.
It is probably because I don't live in a swamp anymore. I've been sleeping better and just...
There are enough explosives here to take down this building. Wonder what other surprises I'll find.
I've been sleeping better and have been generally healthier ever since I moved. That's nice. Party entrance.
Yes, me. He ain't intending to pay up. As soon as one of these assassins kills the bat, boss will kill that guy. Keep all the cash in his bank account.
No way. Pull a stunt like that, ain't no one gonna trust him again. He'll lose face with the other syndicates in the city.
Hey, man, look at what he's been having us do tonight. You think he's worried about losing face?
You got a point.
Yeah, one of the things I do like about the Joker is the whole, when he's written properly, is the whole point is that he doesn't follow the rules. Like the standard, the standard rule book, right? Like he just doesn't follow it. He's the Trevor of the situation, for lack of a better way to put it. Yeah, I noticed Batman's armor and cape have been getting slowly tattered as we go through our through the game.
Probably wasn't nothing.
Yeah, it's actually the funny thing. Joker does have rules. He just has his own rules. As I've said many times, he's not insane.
I just saw him over here! He's here! Whoa! Help!
He's just different.
I could have swore I had him!
Like I said, if and when we get to the DC rewrite, which I'm getting more and more tempted to do, I'm thinking I'll have the Joker be, you know, a conclusory thing towards the end of the tale. You know how I like that pattern of establish, develop, change, right? Well, we establish Batman, and then we develop him and his relationship with his rogues gallery. Then we change. And I love the idea that the Joker is the impetus for just changing the status quo fundamentally.
What do you mean by that?
And I know what you're saying. That just sounds like injustice, and you're right. But I didn't think about that until 5 seconds ago.
Hey.
Yeah.
He hung him up there like an animal!
Like that really hurts. Pretty sure I saw something.
What? Hey!
It is funny, because the Joker just... they can't let him go. Even in the very game we're playing right now. But I probably wouldn't do the entirety of DC, just like I'm not doing the entirety of Star Wars. Just, you know, most of it. No, exactly, Kira White. I was like, once the Joker is dealt with, he is going to leave an indelible imprint on the world, I think. I even like the idea that by the time the Joker really starts getting out and about, we've already had some straight-up redeemed Rogues Gallery members, like maybe Two-Face, for example, or Freeze.
Hold this guy up like a piece of meat! What's that? Order! I don't need this.
I mean, you say that's acted. This really is funny. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't have minded the Joker if he was either a cameo or at the very beginning of his career. Like, before he is here. Possibly even before he has the face paint, you know? That beginning of his career. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's our main villain because he's already replaced Black Mask. Or Black Skull, or God, whatever's freaking name. Sionis in that role.
I need to enter the security room and look for the Joker.
Hold up. Hold up. If I stand very, very still, he won't see me.
I need to get inside the security room.
Friends, assassins, welcome to our first quarterly performance review. As you can see here, Batman deaths are coming in far below projections. We are really gonna have to turn this around.
Why is he playing Gallagher?
By we, I mean you. Got that, Mr. Cushioner? Just who the hell are you? I'm the guy with the money. And the gun. So, when I hire you to kill the Batman, you shut the hell up and kill the Batman! So do you have anything else to contribute? I didn't think so.
Yeah, by the way, that's Troy Baker as Joker. And I've always said this, and I'll stand by it. Troy Baker is a great actor.
This fruitcake is fantastic! Anyone want a piece? All right, meeting's adjourned. Get out there and kill the bat. Move it along, big boy.
No, he's coming for you now. And when he gets here, I'm going to kill him. So you wait.
Well, this should be interesting.
That lift should get me up to the ceiling so I can get out of here. Maybe electrocutioner's shock gloves could restore power to this platform.
I mean, one of the things I've always liked about the MCU's Thanos is that he is a heavy who's actually a tool user. As I pointed out during my ruminations, he's actually an allegory to Tony Stark if Tony Stark also was the Hulk. And it's a really, really rare archetype, probably because that type of villain is extraordinarily terrifying. Point being, I'm with you, Kara White Noise. Bane, in his proper form, should be absolutely terrifying. Yeah, pretty much, Czar. Because Bane is big, strong, powerful, agile, and he is very smart. And yeah, a low-tier Bats early on in his career probably can't handle someone like Bane, to be honest. Come on, game. There we go. Hey! Shock gloves. Kinetically charged. So both mouses. Oh, we already have it. Oh, cool. Yeah, Bane is the kind of person, honestly, that Bats should probably bring in someone else for. Not instead of him. I mean, in addition to him. He's a teamwork kind of opponent, right? Okay. Yeah, let's go for this. Agreed, Collectible. Yeah, bring in Flash. Even a depowered Flash would help with that nonsense. Yeah, if I'm reading it correctly, this looks like a Bane who hasn't yet started using Venom. I could be wrong, but... That would be interesting. We start fighting Bane and, you know, Bruce pulls in Flash, and Bane's like, aha! I figured you'd pull in the speedster, and clicks a button, and, like, some stuff starts going down that Bane set up with some randos, you know, miles away, and it's like, alright, so this is happening. And it's like, oh my god. Sorry, Bruce, I gotta go deal with that. Bruce is like, I understand. That sounds hysterical, Blazer.
Excellent. What about Corey?
No sign of him. He's got no idea anything's going on.
All right. Men be ready to move when I arrive.
Were you able to find the Joker, sir?
Yes, he's in the penthouse.
I see you profited from my advice. Yet again?
Not yet. Getting to him won't be easy. The elevators are down, and the Joker's men are everywhere.
Well, I've no doubt you'll figure a way up there.
Yeah, I've got... It's called the Bat Plane. Can I just... No?
When do we get to off the hotel gear?
Joker says we can kill any employees we find, but we gotta keep the guests locked up.
Yeah? Why is that?
Joker's got all hands redecorating this fine establishment. You ever think who this is all for?
The guests?
By the time we're done with the joint, it's gonna be a damn house of horrors, and they're gonna be stuck in it.
To think they paid $300 a night for this.
Oh, Jesus.
Sounds like a reasonable cost of admission.
Just walk right in there. Ah, I see. Okay.
Lucky me!
I'm just gonna summon a swarm of bats because I'm a frickin' druid now. Oh, there's a thought. Druid bats. Although we all know Batman would be a wizard in D&D.
Would you look what the bat dragged in? You know you are a little late for supper. Lucky for you, your dear friend Bane just refused to start the meal without you. Apparently, he prefers his dishes served cold.
Oh god, Batman with a ring. That's... Oh. Someone broke the question bot at some point. No, I do not, Yura. However, did you know WoW does that? Well, that sounds pretty horrifying, Dark Prince Revan. That's nightmare scenario right there. No, it varies it a little bit, Yura. When you first select the class, they'll do an animation. Then if you just let it sit there, they'll cycle through a couple. Alright, what extraordinarily obvious thing am I missing? There's always something really, really obvious. It's a door. The one door I can actually go through. It's always the obvious thing. I think the question would be more of, could bats resist, what's his name? Dr. Fate or Dr. Judge, whatever his damn name is. Is it Nabu? God, I can't remember his name. You know what I'm talking about, though. The entity, not the person who's the superhero.
Think I give a damn about you, but...
He's fine.
Hit him harder! Little arm work.
Hmm?
What are all you, stupid? They say you can fly. Is that true? It's Christmas time.
I mean, bats with a black ring would be terrifying.
They freaking anyone else out?
Not gonna lie.
You made a mistake!
I mean, honestly, Bruce with any power ring would be terrifying. That's probably why he doesn't have one. Now, there's something I'd have to decide how exactly to bring down to scale, because Green Lantern is stupidly overpowered. I mean, the Lantern Corps in general is a galaxy-wide organization, for God's sakes. I don't think that person won.
Employees rescued for you, and oh my, I'm still way ahead in the employees killed column. I know it's tempting with all these goodies lying around, but don't go helping yourself to a gift. They're not for you! There, don't feel left out. I've got a special gift just for you right up here. And it's wrapped in 400 pounds of muscle.
crap!
What?
Uh-oh, Batman, hurry! Someone's about to get shot! Looks like the one getting shot is you! Oh, a sucker born every minute.
That's a good question. So what do y'all think would be harder to pitch to money people? Because they're the ones who would make the decision. A Batman game that does not include the Joker, which we don't really have a lot of examples of, so point made, or a Batman game that does not include Batman, which we also don't really have any exceptions of. Like even Arkham Knights, which was supposed to be like all about the people who are not Batman, super duper spoilers, totally freaking includes Batman in it. Because of course it does. Okay. So like... It's not that great, Evo. But then again, I think I'm mostly unimpressed because of the fact that it's just copy-pasted from City. And City put a lot more thought into the design of it. I honestly did not think the Disruptor could reach this far.
For me, it's just all entertainment.
Don't get that on me. What do we do?
Afraid you shall die.
In your eye.
Is that guy just stuck up against the wall now? I can't see what I'm doing. I have yet to successfully power up the gloves, so no.
These guys. I'm sure they talk a big game, but put any of them in the old electric chair, and they bawl like little girls. Trust me, I've done the research.
I need to get to the top of this ventilation shaft.
Okay.
62 Brandon. Has Black Mask responded yet?
Negative. No word from him since he entered the building.
Son of a bitch, Sionis thinks he can ignore us. What about Gordon?
We got him investigating a B&E out at the abandoned amusement park. But word is Vicky Bale's got wind of this.
Damn it. I'm almost there.
So, put simply, Bruce, one of the things Bruce is consistently known for is having extraordinarily competent and capable mind and will. The power ring is only really limited by your mind and your will. You can do a lot with a power ring. Just ask the original version of Parallax.
Yeah, there ain't no sign of him, though. Sure, I gotta keep watch. How about you come down here and keep watching? I'll cover your post for a while.
He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know if Hal could have accomplished that, but Bruce would have probably looked into it. Like, done real, actual research on, can I bring my parents back? This is an optional thing, which I don't care about. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't remind me. What do you use the power ring for? Anything I could imagine. So what's he use it for? Well, he makes like a hammer and like a gun. And some he shoots laser beams. Huh. I do not know if Selena Kyle is in this game, Evo. So forgive me my ignorance on that one. This is where I just came from. Okay, so I think this is where I came from. I'm actually turned around now, Jesus. No? Maybe it's not where I came from. Hang on. I'm really turned around. Samey corridors. It's funny, they have a lot of people just kind of making guest appearances. I mean, we already had Tetch, for God's sakes. I am one of those people who actually likes the OTP of Selena and Bruce. They've both been through some rough stuff, and they both deserve the kind of happiness that could bring.
Well, they really outdid themselves with this penthouse suite. The bathroom has 3 kinds of soap. I mean, who has time for all that cleaning? I usually just hop into a vat of acid and call it a day.
He looks angry.
I know they saw me.
Pal.
One true pairing. Or it means one true love. It means they actually are a really good, legitimately connecting, like, couple. Fans like to throw that phrase around a bit. I don't. I'm a little more precise with its utilization.
What is this?
Like what I've done with the place? Oh, I know, it's a bit much. What can I say? I can be a tad, ooh, compulsive from time to time.
When we bring in the hotel guests, stay away!
Oh, we're immediately spotted. No, exactly, Braven. Like I said, they really do kind of complete each other. They have both had really terrible lives, and they both kind of went down an interesting path to try and cope with that. They both help each other pretty consistently.
Back off of him!
Not only be better people, but to just get through all the trauma they've been through. It's surprisingly wholesome and, I don't know. Decent? I don't have a better word for it.
This ain't working out! Mercy!
Mercy it is.
Well, I got a great deal on an out-of-service amusement park. Oh, you should have seen the look on the real estate agent's face when we shook hands on the deal.
Are those people alive? Oh my god. Oh, that's so irritating. There we go. Okay. And then, 8. This. And then something else. Which I'm not sure what exactly. I guess we'll just run across the last bit. Okay, cool. Suddenly a Riddler puzzle. Didn't think he was branching out.
Nice try. No way out of there. Guess you'll just have to wait right where you are until I start sending the hotel guests through. That'll be a scream.
Why is it doing the depth of field thing for this?
These fancy little toys. I'm so jealous.
I don't know what I'm targeting here. Any guesses? Yeah, there's a fuse box somewhere. This blurring is really making it hard to see anything. Are you seeing that? I actually have depth of field turned off. Oh, here we go. Maybe? Okay, hang on. Whoa, Jesus. Okay, hang on.
Give it the old college try, are we? Your optimism is surprising.
Okay. Well, it's right goddamn there. Now I can't manage the initial throw. Oh, come on!
Oh, too bad, so sad.
And we're dead. Somehow. Except I did. Look, I actually did. I got the checkpoint, and then I died. And then went back to the checkpoint after... Anyways, I'm like 10 minutes into my cutoff point. I'm gonna do that, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.